is needed here, and it's totally understandable with how he played in the winners finals. It completely makes sense that Lightice wouldn't want to change anything about this matchup.
Absolutely.
He did a very good job of taking the lead and forcing Tam Tam to approach. Because, you know, for the good buttons he has and his ability to zone you out and do really solid damage, Tam Tam doesn't want to run in on you.
Absolutely.
He really, really doesn't. And Yashamaru being able to delay his jumps and having such a floaty high jump is very good at taking advantage of that.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, we got 400 plus of you watching. Thank you for joining us as we close out the night. Let me get ones for Lightice, twos for the reset. Ladies and gentlemen, this is grand finals. Lightice versus LordDumbButtons as we head over to game number 1. A little bit of space here using the skulls. Oh, and there is, you're talking about a little bit of close distance in, you know, Tam Tam's going to want to play a little bit farther back than he did in previous matches against this Yashamaru.
Yeah, I mean, Fireball is the name of the game here, especially against an opponent who likes to go for a lot of these empty jumps. Not only that, we're going to be expecting to see a lot of 2M. You saw it just there. That is Tam Tam's best anti-air option.
Okay, there it is, the grab. Then to the crouching heavy slash. You're going to be seeing that a lot. Lightice is known to be using that a lot. Grab straight into that just to get some free real estate right there. There is the fireball. Not going to get
going right into the dashing overhead there. And DumbButtons is in a real bad situation. Losing his rage too, which means that comeback factor is gone.
Trying to punish the landing right there with the standing medium. Overhead, another overhead, do it again.
Yeah,
yep.
You know, a lot of people sleep on the universal overhead in this game. Being able to hop over certain attacks is incredibly strong. If you know your opponent's going for that low kick, just overhead him.
Yeah.
Unless you're Tam Tam.
Absolutely.
Then you just kind of stand slightly taller and then eat crap.
Yep, and then you're just sad. Okay, beautiful air to air.
Yeah, that's something we're going to be seeing quite a lot here from LordDumbButtons. Believe it or not, you know, Tam Tam getting up close and personal to make sure that those jumping Cs always land on Lightice and just reading those neutral jumps.
Here we go. Oh my God! Oh, full range. We're not getting the second hit off of that button.
Yeah, that's his 5C. Ooh, good defense here. LordDumbButtons has the lead, but he is opting to try and push his luck with some more aggressive play here.
Okay, using that double jump to reset neutral again.
There we go.
Yep, there's the fireball.
Set them up. Going for the 5H here. Trying to expect the jump in from Lightice. Nothing going to stick. Oh. And there's the deflect. Oh, that was a misinput. He was going for the SSM. So unfortunate there.
But he's still in a pretty good position here. That even though nothing happened in a majority of this match in terms of damage, stage positioning was incredibly important because he walked him all the way to the left corner. So there is the roll in.
Oh, he's punished. Oh, never mind. LordDumbButtons opting to just hang back a little bit. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Lightice has taken a notice of this, but he's gonna get caught by the WFT. A strong anti-air, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but the explosion going to go straight up after the fireball hits the ground. Obviously in the air. You can't block in the air, obviously. So
this ain't anime.
This is not anime.
This is real life.
This is real swords. Can you block while jumping at the same time? If you can, you're a liar. Here we go. Game number, round number 3.
Excuse slide there. The stagger pressure really working out for DumbButtons. All right, he's gonna play some defensive play here. Exactly what we need to see from Tam Tam. You gotta love those back dashes. You're gonna be seeing a lot of it. Fireball.
Trying to get inside with the dash attack. Not going to get it.
Now, something that I'm really liking from Lightice, and something that DumbButtons isn't really catching on to, is Lightice is mixing up his approaches very well. A lot of lesser Yashamaru players would just utilize the strength of his jump to jump in every single time, but he's also mixing up between his slides and his overheads, and it seems to be catching DumbButtons off guard.
And that's important, especially when approaching the, you have access to the overhead as well as the slide. So it really is a true mix-up anytime you run up on somebody like that. And you can also always run up grab.
Yes.
That's always an option. And Lightice has been known, has shown that he's been willing to use that, using the 3 high. Muda skulls right there is LordDumbButtons. Empty jump into the jump attack. We'll trade right there again with the overhead. Yeah, it's just so strong, and it conditions your opponent to block high, which is really good for a character like Yashamaru. Good conversions here. Lightice with a solid lead, gonna force out the Rage Explosion. There's the throw, but he's gonna Rage Explosion right back on the east side. And an unfortunate whiff gonna give the lead to DumbButtons. Then this game is all polygraph right now.
That's a timeout.
Honesty.
That's a timeout. 3 seconds
left. You gotta go.
Yashamaru with the overhead.
Oh my God, commitment. Lightice popping off. He said, oh, am I gonna lose? Let me just hit this button.
Yeah, DumbButtons, you know, going with the go-to option for Tam Tam. It looked like he was trying to jump back there. Lightice caught onto that and immediately caught him with the overhead, made him grounded. Excellent catch there.
Good stuff. Game number 2, but Lightice coming in clutch, showing why he is on the winner's side of this tournament bracket grand finals here. But LordDumbButtons, excuse me, definitely not out of it just yet. Hitting off some good damage is Lightice at the beginning of the round off the use of that grab. Another grab straight into the crouching heavy slash. Going to get easy free real estate right there.
Nice catches here. All right, solid play. We're seeing a lot of safer buttons coming through from Tam Tam at this point. LordDumbButtons not wanting to take a lot of risks until he can assess how Lightice likes to jump in this situation. Because, I mean, the bulk of his damage is going to be from those overheads and from those air-to-airs.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
All right, nice. Excellent sweep there. Going to stuff out DumbButtons. And the lead is firmly in Lightice's favor. Tries to catch him with the same side, but not going to work out.
Oh, okay. Yashamaru doing a great job. Lightice, yep, just play solid. Not commit with any buttons, like a heavy slash. You don't need it. Use some Ks, use some lights. Just, you need one hit. You need one hit.
Exactly.
You're going to get one hit. You just got to wait.
It's going to happen eventually. All right, solid defense here. Excellent use of the jump there. Now, something you see a lot between Tam Tam players, I mean, as a Tam Tam player, I do it a lot, is the difference between instant overhead, using that heavy, and then delaying it. So the instant overhead is actually fairly unsafe.
Right.
Using that jump seat immediately, you're asking to get air-to-air and anti-air. But by delaying it, you actually have a little bit of advantage on that block to kick with.
Okay.
So LordDumbButtons is mixing it up fairly quickly on this block to try and keep Lightice guessing what he's going to do in that situation.
Okay, then with the jumping attack here, air-to-air, going to hit by Tam Tam.
Going right into the pressure here. Yeah, just not giving Lightice any time to breathe.
Now you will see here, Yashamaru is actually a very, not a very unique character, but a unique character in the way that he actually, his WOT actually kind of sucks. So he, especially against a character that's going to be, you know, going to be able to get out of a situation. He's not going to get hit by that WFT, but there's the Rage Burst right there.
Oh, goes for the throw.
Oh, you got to watch out for the throw. Yep, there it is.
Oh,
he went for the crouching.
See,
oh my God, catching the back dash? Damn it, you're dead.
Seal out that round.
But Yashamaru is actually going to want to use just the full rage gauge because, as we were saying, gets side switch cross up on that kind of Beyblade type move that he has. So and plus his WT sucks. So you're really not going to be seeing it that often.
It can work well against people who don't understand how to approach. It is a very strong lingering projectile.
Yeah.
But in a matchup like Tam Tam, he's just going to fireball you the second you throw it out. So it's very dangerous.
Plus, it's so much startup. There's so much startup. That move sucks. But here we go. There is the full rage gauge.
Unless you're Alex Valle, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful right there. Not going to get the last hit, but that's okay. That's still damage.
Yeah, just putting some points on the board is important. Excellent throw into the 2C there. Laying on some damage and taking that lead, forcing Tam Tam to try and find his way in.
Now, remember, LordDumbButtons is taking the polygraph right now. It has no access to that meter, so he has to play all honest. No highway robbery. He has to get it the old-fashioned way with good neutral footsies and just correct guesses, and he's done that solid game plan thus far to get into this grand final. Gonna punish that.
I like that option in theory, but Lightice is playing very defensively. He's not gonna hit a lot of buttons. So Pocket Idea is very useful against an opponent that gets real button happy on their wake up just because of how evasive it is. But in this situation, you're just gonna get 5H.
Yeah, he actually using the further fireball here. He was able to just slightly walk forward and then hit him with the standing heavy slash, which does, Yashamaru's heavy slash actually has a little bit more deceptively long range because he steps forward when he does it.
Gotcha.
So it's actually a lot longer than people think it is. Like, I'm good, right?
Is feeling good, man. He's just laughing this off. He's having a lot of fun. That's what SamSho is about here, ladies and gentlemen. Just enjoying this game and improving together.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in such a you know, so young in the game's lifespan. Everyone's learning, even while they're losing, you know, and that's that's why I'm saying that's the best time to be a fighting game fan is as you're at the beginning of its life. So
definitely.
So if you don't have this game, bro, I don't know what you're doing. You should be downloading it right now.
Excellent throw there, catching the empty jump off guard. And Lightice, using those jumps. That is probably, you know, this is the dangerous part about Yashamaru, is having those double jumps, you know, not only does it give him a strong delay for anti-airs, but it allows him to stall the match so easily. You see Yashamaru's go to time quite often just because they're able to play so defensively with the option.
What a hard commitment there. The full screen run to the grab. I mean, he has to. He kind of has to. He has such a life deficit. But there's a fireball connect. Yep. But he did get some damage off though. We used smashing out the air there.
Pagana coming through. Yeah, now that button lasts as long as the intensity of the button pressed, and it's actually controllable by Tam Tam, so you can move while you're in. Very dangerous.
And that's the same thing happened. He just walked. He was too close for that fireball that he threw out. You obviously get the short, medium, and far fireball from Tam Tam. He used the wrong fireball, and just a standing 5 heavy slash puts Lightice at championship point here.
All right, looking for something. Solid jump-ins coming through. A lot of aggressive play we're seeing from both sides here. Not something, you know, you'd be used to in this game.
Right.
Oh, the double deflect. Both these guys are looking for a crazy read. First confirm is going to go to Lightice, giving him a solid lead off. That said, the back throw should turn things around here for LordDumbButtons. Putting him in the corner with the Tam Tam.
Oh, air to air, beautiful stuff by Lightice.
All right, solid punish there on the special cancel.
Ooh, beautiful empty jump straight into some big damage off of the jump in.
All right, and the ball is 100% in Lightice's court right now. You know, he's got a solid lead here. The timer is counting down. He still has his meter, so he's able to access the Rage Explosion. It's a dangerous situation for DumbButtons, and he's going to pop his own Rage.
Yep, and we'll stop the timer, as you guys can see. So very important to keep note of that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, just a
solid 2C. Yeah, very good neutral option. Not something you'd normally see with a lot of characters, but with Tam Tam, it just works. Looking like King Crimson out here.
And that's gonna be it. Lightice is your bread and butter Samurai Shodown champion, the first ever Samurai Shodown monthly champion here at Xanadu. Good stuff. Very solid play with Yashamaru of all characters. You know, not a character that a lot of people would expect to be winning a tournament of this size. We're looking at characters like Charlotte, characters like Genjiro, obviously.